The lion, ruler of the savanna. But here, a crown is never simply worn, it must be protected. Every stretch of ground becomes contested space, claimed through power and held by intimidation. Threats emerge from every direction. Even those of the same kind do not always follow, some rise to challenge. Hunting is only part of survival, the other part lives in constant tests and in every challenge left unanswered. This land shows no mercy to hesitation or weakness. Welcome to the domain of the lion, where dominance is respected and strength defines law. Among the world's great predators, few carry a legacy as heavy as the lion. Built for power and shaped by both cooperation and conflict, it stands at the heart of its environment, hunter and symbol combined. Social by nature, yet surrounded by tension. The lion exists within a system where survival depends not just on the pride, but on the ability to maintain control. Within that structure, every roar and every pause reflects the burden of leadership. The male lion commands not through speed, but through presence. Its body is designed for force, a solid frame and a mane that protects and signals authority. Darker manes often indicate higher hormone levels and stronger condition, attracting more mates. But reaching that stage requires years of danger. Young males face starvation, injury, and constant rivalry along the way. When one approaches an established pride, it does not rush. It observes, measures, and advances with purpose. As tension builds, the balance of power begins to shift. Within a pride, calm often masks silent competition. Leadership, though accepted, is never free from challenge. As lions mature, instinct pushes them toward status and dominance. Hormonal changes sharpen alertness and increase the chance of confrontation, especially when others nearby are also rising in strength. When pressure reaches its limit, conflict becomes unavoidable. What follows may not immediately change order, but it marks the beginning of transformation. Other predators move across the same land, guided by hunger, instinct, or coincidence. Some choose avoidance. Others test the limits. The moment two predators cross paths, tension fills the space between them. Each senses that the ground is no longer neutral. There is no clear warning, only recognition that neither will retreat easily. The result leaves no lasting sound across the plains, yet it settles into the environment, felt rather than seen. As one presence withdraws and another remains, no cry announces the shift, but balance adjusts regardless. Leopards and lions share territory across much of Africa. Though both sit near the top of the food chain, their methods differ greatly. The leopard's strength and jaws allow it to lift prey into trees, reducing conflict with larger predators. Lions, by contrast, rely on numbers and dominance, holding ground through pressure and collective presence. Their size and social structure give them a clear advantage during encounters. While leopards depend on agility and precision, they are not built for open conflict with lions. And when escape is no longer possible, speed and caution lose their protection. The cheetah depends on speed to avoid danger, not strength to endure it. When flight fails, its lightweight frame offers little defense. The lion, however, relies on mass and territorial instinct, acting decisively when boundaries are crossed. In these moments, speed meets force, often ending quickly. For the cheetah, one error can be fatal. Even the fastest hunter meets limits it cannot outrun. African wild dogs are relentless pursuers, with lean bodies built for endurance, depending on teamwork to exhaust prey. Yet when confronted by lions, their unity can fracture. A single strike from a lion poses a serious threat. In such encounters, they risk more than retreat, learning quickly which areas must be avoided, and where lingering invites danger. On open ground, where every movement is visible, and each shadow carries meaning, the first step often carries the greatest risk. A hunt is not defined by speed, but by the gradual closing of distance. Choices narrowing until only one path remains. When the moment arrives, the land seems to pause. Instinct moves before muscle. And what follows leaves no echo. Only silence stretching farther than sound. The hunt ends, but certainty never lasts. What is gained today only carries them to the next trial. Not every hunt begins with intention. Sometimes it starts with distant motion, or a shift in the wind carrying more than scent. The lion advances carefully, each step deliberate, every decision weighted. The outcome may mean little to the land itself, but to the pride, even small success pushes survival slightly further. In an unforgiving environment, survival depends on more than strength. It depends on timing, knowing when to wait and when to act. Lions do not follow rigid patterns. They move when opportunity appears, when instinct aligns with opening, and when patience no longer serves life. There is no sudden change, only a slow tension between predator and prey, stretched thin by timing. What follows is brief enough to feed, enough to rest. In a world driven by hunger, that is more than survival. It is victory. A hunt begins when instinct meets opportunity. For the lion, each movement draws closer to claiming what the land has not yet decided. Lions rely on power over distance, moving only when the gap can be closed with force. Their bodies are built for short bursts. Strong limbs and deep chests storing energy for impact, not endurance. Alone or alongside others, the lion advances with patience, using stillness and distance to remain unseen. Success depends on reading the right moment and acting when hesitation no longer helps. When the opening appears, there is no signal, only motion breaking the silence, carrying the weight of everything held back until that instant. The lion plays a central role within its ecosystem. As a social predator with complex group dynamics, its cooperation and presence shape prey movement, regulate populations, and influence the balance of power across its habitat, through both action and authority. Thank you for watching. If this journey into the world of lions inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe. There is still much of the wild left for us to explore together.